Okay, let's talk about a lot of things that ain't happening. Have you been a victim of a hate crime or human trafficking? Get help now. We hold civil rights. All people in the United States Civil Rights Division enforces federal laws to protect you from discrimination based on your race, color, national origin. I'm Mexican, of Mexican descent, disability status, disabled. I got fired because I was disabled. I became disabled because of my work. Sex, religion, familiar status, or loss of other constitutional rights. If you believe your civil rights or someone else's have been violated, submit a report using your online form. Okay, look at that. Start a report about Civil Rights Division. We protect your rights through enforcement. People are asking me about suing for a conspiracy against rights under the color of law. They were saying, can I find an attorney? Where can I find an attorney to sue? And I'm telling you right here, we sue or prosecute individuals and organizations who violate civil rights. People, your civil rights are null and void in every court of law unless you speak up. And even when you do, I got left for dead. Okay, we sue or prosecute individuals, organizations who violate civil rights. Anybody remember how badly they went after the KKK? Education. We help the public understand how to comply with these laws. We do this through public speaking, technical assistance, and more. Coordination, we help the entire federal government work together to enforce these laws. Understanding your rights, civil right law can protect you from unlawful discrimination, harassment, or abuse in a variety of settings like housing, the workplace, school, voting, business, healthcare, public spaces, and more. I've been denied health care for so damn long. If you've been mistreated by law enforcement, including while incarcerated, believe you have been a victim of a hate crime or a victim of human trafficking, we can help you get to the right place. Choose from this list to see examples of civil rights violation, workplace discrimination, or other employment-related problems. Housing discrimination and harassment, going through that right now. Discrimination at school, educational program, service, or related to receiving education. Yeah, in high school, I couldn't get into any of a lot of classes. They just gave me what was ever was left. Mistreated by police, correctional staff, or inmates. Somebody was asking me about that earlier. Mistreated by police, correctional staff, or inmates. Someone mentioned that a loved one keeps getting attacked by the inmates. Another person mentioned a whole lot of crap they're getting from the correctional staff. You know, I keep telling people prisoners have civil rights. Google prisoners' civil rights. They don't have all the civil rights we do, but they do have some. Discriminated against in a commercial location or public place. Victim of a hate crime, victim of human trafficking, protected by civil rights law, race, color, disability, religion, immigration status, language and national origin, including ancestry and ethnicity, family, marital, or parental status, including pregnancy, age, genetic identification, service member status. How to report a civil rights violation. If believe you or someone else experienced unlawful discrimination, you can report a civil rights violation. Report using our online form. By completing the online form, you can provide details we need to understand what happened. You'll receive a confirmation number, and your report is immediately sent to our staff for review. We review your report. Teams that specialize in handling your type of issue will review it. If it needs to be forwarded to another team or agency, we will try to connect your complaint to that right group. We determine next steps and get back to you. Possible outcomes include following up, more information, starting a mediation or investigation, directing you to another organization for further help, or informing you that we cannot help. If you or somebody you know experienced civil rights violation, everybody in a court of law. Nobody abides by the rules of professional conduct. Nobody abides by the code of judicial conduct. It's mandatory to report misconduct in the rules and the codes, and nobody's reporting. Otherwise, there'd be a lot of lawyers and judges in court. In jail. Already submitted a report. Thank you for your report. Need urgent help? Due to the amount of reports received, it could take several weeks for us to respond to your issue. Local legal aid officers or lawyers in your neighborhood will help be able to quickly respond or to help you with your concerns. Contact Legal Service Corporation to help you find a legal aid lawyer in your area. U.S. Department of Justice, Civil Rights Division. Send printed report form. U.S. Department of Justice, Civil Rights Division. I did that a long time ago. About the division, report of violation, privacy, FOIA, justice.gov. Okay, people, I just needed to answer a few questions when people were asking about, getting a lawyer to sue for civil rights violations, people talking about violations, within the penal system. I'm just a stickler for the law. I give a shit if you're incarcerated or not. People incarcerated get their rights violated even more than those that aren't. So I'm just showing where to look and how to help, what could help them. Okay, people, nothing but love for you. I just want to get you where you need to be, and that's in that happy place. Put a smile on that face. I may not be a public servant, but I live to serve. When you do what you love, it's never a job, it's always a pleasure. And being a service to we the people has always been a pleasure. Nothing but love and respect for y'all. May your Creator always rain blessings, and I wish you a long life and good health, all right? You take care and have a good night. God bless.